alive. When I love you, but the moment's here. From nothing, now it's off to get fired. Not just wasted, not just games. This is fire lit out fire. Feel the bass, feel the pull. Every second getting full. No delays, no disguise. Watch the moment come alive. Calm before the chaos, the breath before the dive, the silence before the roar, the spark before the light. Turn it up, don't blink. It's as bigger than Static in the street, heart beating wild, screens glowing in darkness, feel the star catch fire. When I lie, yeah, but the moment's here. Built this from nothing. Now it's ours to get fired. Not just wasted, not just games. This is fire in our past. Feel the bass, feel the pull. Every second getting full. No delays, no disguise. Watch the moment come alive. Lights off in time's loud. Turn this moment up right now. Stream on, no backing down. Sing it show, we own the sound. This is the calm before the chaos, the breath before the dive, the silence before the roar, the spark before the light. Turn it up, don't blink. This is bigger than you
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live in charge. So we'll count out of green as Chop Racing gets ready for some more playoff action here. Texas Motor Speedway live on tap for everybody. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. I know I spelled it wrong. I spelled Texas wrong. So I did spell it. I copied and pasted it in, and it didn't bring the T with it. So there it is. It's fixed. It's all good. Texas Motor Speedway, the 2020 Oval Circuit, ready to rock and roll. Drivers ready. I'm ready. You're ready. Hopefully you're all ready. I tell you what, playoffs always a great time on the Saturday night series. It's kind of just one of those things that you know you're getting down to the wire, right? You know you're getting down to what drivers are getting ready to, they're getting ready to try to showcase their talent, their speed, and just everything that they've got. But it's far from over. Far from over. This is, I believe, the first race in the round of 6. So 6 drivers are going to be competing for that championship, but drivers are going to be out there trying to get the win. That's another part of it. That's another part of the race. That's another part of the formality of racing is that you don't just drive for a championship out here. You're driving for wins, and there's a lot of drivers out there ready to rock and roll. Good to see everybody out there. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me, and make sure that you are all good to go. Stage lap completion, lap 40. We're going to run 134 laps here in the Texas Motor Speedway racing circuit. 100% fuel for the drivers. Track temperature 116 degrees, 11 mile an hour wind. The 1.46 mile length racing surface. Ball status, B&B Music, Admin Box, Dub Farms LLC. All on board with the Chop Racing Oreilly Auto Parts Series, and have been all season long. Check out the links in the description on YouTube. Make sure you give them some love. Support them. Admin Box. It is Chop-Box, I believe is what it is. I saw their sponsor update today, so make sure that you give Fish some love. Chop-Box with 2 X's. Save 10% the next time you visit adminbox.com. So give all the love. Do all the things that you guys are doing. Enjoy yourselves. That's for darn sure. That's the best part about it. Man, I tell you what. It's been a crazy season. It's been a good season. It's been a lot of fun. Rayburn's going to be out there race control tonight. A couple of Signature Esports driver cams tonight, as it would be. You're going to be Mr. Robert Dudley ready to rock and roll, and there is Mr. RB Turner. Good to see you. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Liam, how you doing? The Anderson fam ready to rock and roll. Budgie out there. Hello, Budgie. Hello, Mr. Dudley. Hello to you all. It is absolutely fantastic. Again, Chop Shop, always about it. Make sure you join their Discord if you want to be a part of them. I encourage you to do so. One of the best leagues that we've ever called. They have best. This is just a series in their league, and Chop Shop's been a part of our racing fam for a hot minute. So give them some love, give them some support. Join their Discord, have some fun with them. And continue to grow with them. They do have series. They have a series, I think, 5 nights a week now. I think it's what it is. Tuesday night. See, 4 nights a week. Tuesday, Thursday. They have an 87th League on Thursday. Friday night Cup Series, and then Saturday night Oreilly Auto Parts Series. So get in, finish out this series strong with them. Oh, excuse me. All right. We'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at the points. We'll take a look at about everything that you can ask for, but right now we're gonna go down to starting grid. That's gonna be what we're gonna be doing. RB Turner's gonna be our Dub Farms LLC pole sitter here. Jonathan Caseberry is gonna be your outside pole sitter. Row number 2 is gonna be Tyler Lemon and Joe Hudson. Row number 3 will be Fred Chase and Kevin Winker back into the mix. Good to see Kevin out there rolling. Row number 4 is going to be Tyler Dudley and Robert Dudley out there trying to make things happen. Row number 5, Pat Green and Liam Anderson. Row number 6 is going to be Ron Hollyfield and Brad Dove. Row number 7, Jeff Kay's out there with Rick Kennedy Jr. Row number 8 will be Rayburn Ratchet. I think Rayburn is your RC. I'm not sure if he's driving. I can't see him if he's gotten in yet or not. Looks like he did. He is in. He is ready to go. So he's gonna be ready to rock and roll. Row number 9 is gonna be Morgan Miller and Mike Daniels, and row 10, final driver Clint Hackett, ready to rock and roll. Everybody ready to nail it out. More likely to cut it out. All right, here's your point standings here. Tyler Lemon, 5 wins on the series. Everybody's reset to 1,500. This is where it's at. So everybody starts with a clean slate. And we're going to see who's going to be able to do what. Already starting with a bonus point. Mr. RB Turner getting the bonus point for the pole position. And then on top of that, he's going to have credit for a lap led as long as he can hold on to it before the start-finish line. He'll be good to go. Lap 1 will be interesting for these drivers. Everybody's good. So, hopefully the names are showing up correctly. See the drivers in blue. The drivers in blue are going to be your playoff contenders. A stage win is huge. A race win even bigger. As we're all ready to rock and roll. RB Turner. Shot of the case beer. Tyler Levitt, Joe Hudson. It'll be all about finding pace, finding the race. Fred Chase ready to go. They'll be on point. Chop Shop Racing. Ready to rock and roll. Enter the restart zone. They're going. They're green. Full send. Green, green, green. RB Turner, calm and focused right now. The first couple of laps going to go right to the way to the O2. Managing the gas, managing the throttle. Going to run some fast laps here. Kevin Winker, fastest lap of the race so far, 31:04. So we're going to see if anybody's going to be able to keep up with that. It's about trying to roll the bottom of the racetrack. Keep the tires underneath you, not have too many issues. Point the car on exit. And roll, baby, roll. Robert Dudley, right behind the 90 of Pat Green. Gonna roll in the middle of the corner. Had a good day in a good way. Up and out. All craziness. All the awesome sauce. As we're all rolling. RB Turner, quarter second lead out of Kevin Winker. Winker back into the mix. Good to see him back. I know he had a vacation that he was on. Adjust some volume for everybody there. RB down to the bottom. A little clean air, a little soft, good lap on board. RB Turner trying to see it work. Kevin Winker utilizing a little bit more of the race line there. RB side by side. Kevin trying to make that pass early. Kevin slides the O2. O2 right back on the back bumper. Oh, 27 going around. That's Ron Hollyfield on the bottom side of the racetrack. Caution is out. Here's what happened. 41 was there off the wall. Oh, man. Poor Ron. Jumping a pit road. Hold on. Come on. I wanted to see what happened here. The 41 off the road. Yeah. He didn't really get any damage there. I mean, he did, but he didn't. If that makes any sense. 41 bounces off. Corner exit run right here. And then, that's some Bologna. Well, Kevin Winker, your race leader. RB Turner, bottom side. He's going to restart second here. Fred Chase will be in fourth. Tyler Lemon's going to be in fifth. Joe Hudson, Mark Retchen, Brian Rayburn coming to pit road. We'll go another lap around. We all know what that was. That was a little bit of netcode. Ron got messed up on that for no apparent reason whatsoever. Playoff driver, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Kevin Winker try to hold on as they pace around. He's going to have a restart of his life. We'll see what he elects on the restart here if he stays high. Mr. Van Nest out there, giving the root on. That's the 3-car black. Much love, brother. Texas Motor Speedway, a great racetrack. You can see when the drivers get into the front stretch, just into that quad oval area, it narrows up. It feels like the track shortens up, even though it's 3 lanes wide. The way you have to carry the corners, the track is it's empowering. Pat Green back in 6th up 3 spots. Mike Daniels, Clint Hackett, both up 7. Liam Anderson inside the top 10 is Brad Duh right on the outside. Good things come to those who wait. All right. It is time. Fred Chase on the outside. RB Turner, John of the Case Beer on the inside. Kevin Winker choosing the outside lane of the restart will lead from the word go. What he can get in there and make that happen. Thank you, Budgie, for those clips. I know that sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Most of the time it works. All right. We're on board, on point, ready to go. Pace car will make the left-hand turn onto pit road. Texas Motor Speedway, ready to rock and roll. So far, so good for the drivers. It will be, where'd it be? We're going, we're green. Hold on to it. Little wiggle out of the 42. 02 up to speed. RB Turner slides into the corner. Down to the restart zone was good. Everybody held on to it. And 10 of 134 being completed. Down the back straight away they go. RB a 10th and a half. 94 holding on. 73 looking on the inside. '94 trying to roll the beautiful bean footage. Going to get a big run on the 02 here. Might look to the inside. RB way up the race line here. Good little look on board as they go. Good things happening on the racetrack. RB Turner back to third. Trying to hold on to the outside. Fred Chase splitting the seam on the out. K-Spear trying to roll into the corner. RB down to the bottom. It's clear. 73 bounces it off the apron there. Trying to manage the pace. Everybody running like their life depends on it right now. 25 there to the outside. Clears the 29 of Tyler Lemon. Kevin Waker out front. Fred Chase trying to close down the gap. Kevin a little free. 49 got a little free as well. Liam Anderson right behind. Mike Daniels rolling. Fred Chase changing up the race line. Off center on the corner. RB, Jonathan K-Spear. Keeping the low line here. Chance to back up the corner and save a little bit of tire. But we see him run the way that they are. Fred Chase looking 0.2 of a second behind Kevin Winker. Fred backing off the corner. Trying to develop the run. Gets up to speed. Finds corner. Finds exit. Finds everything he needs. Kevin being hunted. The run the 94 is going to get right here. 42 is going to go low. 94 looking to protect the outside. Will be there. 42 in the 94 on the outside. Fred Chase going to the lead. Will lead that lap. Chase on the outside lane. 42 trying to protect the inside. Going to be up. Ooh, almost into the door of the 94. Brad Dove looking 3 wide back here. Back to 2x2. Trying to roll out. Pat Green up 5. Fred Chase still looking at the lead here. Keeping an outside lane at Vail. 94 trying to get clear. 42 turning the bottom side. Second lane working for the 94. 42 has to watch the clearing here to give a lot of room on corner exit. These cars like to slide up the race line. Both drivers duking it out. Fred Chase holding on. Out of the corner. Fred Chase still leading. Edging lap times by a couple of hundredths a time. Both drivers drawing everybody back. RB Turner, Pat Green, out of the K-Spear, backing off the pace. 18 of 134 being completed. As Pat Green looking on the inside. RB way up the race line. Caution is out. Morgan Miller, Joe Hudson. Morgan hit the wall. Joe Hudson destroyed as well. Fred Chase, your race leader. Good little race line there, trying to get clear of everybody. Gator, what's going on, brother? How has the verse treated you? Y'all are killing it. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's day was fantastic. Much love to you. All the great things. All the great things. All right, Fred Chase, Kevin Winker, Pat Green, RB Turner, John of the Case Beer, Brad Dove, Tyler Lemon. Second caution of the race as we are digging in. We'll be halfway through the stage this time by. We'll have our 20th lap complete, 21 underway. So 20 laps to go to the stage. Get lap 40 is the count there. A couple of drivers keep it on 19. Try to change some things. Some drivers getting some of the car work done. We shall see. Fred Chase on the outside. RB Turner's going to be there. There's a chance to be patient, and this track doesn't like patience. 3 drivers out of the race. Hate that for him. Hudson, Miller, and Hollyfield. Hate seeing that out of any one of them. Jeff Kay is going to be tail end. Everybody on the lead lap other than the drivers that are out of the race are all going to be on point. All right. Next Saturday, everybody's going to be off. That will be our 8 hours at Talladega. So if you want to be a part of that, jump on our Discord, get yourself signed up with a couple of drivers. Go have some fun. It's free to enter. It doesn't cost you anything. And it's all to raise money and donations and everything for Toys for Tots. So that'll be what we do. Trying something different. All right, we're ready. We're green. Fred Chase on the move. Fred Chase drifting up the race line here. Kevin Winker's going to try to get clear. Fred Chase back to it. Leading the corner again. Restarts are so much a little bit more difficult to hold on to it. Right now, Fred Chase having to go back at it again. Kevin Winker under pressure from the 90. 90 drifts up a little bit into the 94. Big side draft there. 94 trying to go back to it. RB Turner back into the mix. Brad Dove sent through the field. Says, let me see my part in here. So Fred trying to work on it. Pat Green on the move. Kevin Winker back out front. Fred Chase trying to march his way back forward. Had the lead, lost it there on the restart. Tyler Lemon trying to marginally go through it. RB running very high on the racetrack here. Case Beer there. Tyler trying to get some of the fast laps into it. RB down. Trying to edge out. With 29, Kevin Winker leading. Quarter second now, Pat Green. Fred Chase looking on the inside. 90 into the corner. Off-centered here as the 94 looks on the inside of the 90. Up and out of the corner, side by side. Fred Chase trying to clear himself out. Tyler Dudley will see Rick Kennedy Jr. on the bottom side. Anderson back in 14th, off 4 from the start of the race, trying to work his way forward. Clint Hackett up 9, so is Mike Daniels. RB Turner back to 7th. Kevin Winker trying to hold on to it. 25 over the bottom, 90 on the outside. 94 is cleared. Now trying to work and manage his way back forward. 15 laps to go. Fred Chase. Give it away to nothing here. Back into the corner. Pat Green on the outside. Trying to get clear of Dove. Dove on the inside. Trying to send it into the corner here. 90 able to hold on. Corner exit. Goes to the way of Pat Green. Outside for the 29. 25 is going to slide up here. Pat Green down on the bottom. Going to back up the corner. Trying to work to it. Top 5, still a blanket. Casebeer back here. RB Turner in 7th. Mike Daniels up 10. Kennedy Jr. in the 47. Wrap on the bottom side. 28 on the outside. There's Clint Hackett again. Whoa, Dove. Swung wide there a little bit on corner exit. Oh, trying to work. Quarter second, now the gap, 13 laps to go to be 12 this time by. Stage 1 about to see them all. The 94 working right to it. What's up, Jerry? Ready to race 13's Jerry Culver. That's the Culver, man. What's up, brother? Tyler Lemon clearing the 90. Fred Chase trying to get to the 42 here. Got to be smart with the race line. Try to be smart with what you have going on. Fred trying to get there. A stage win for Fred Chase is pretty big. 94 right up underneath the 42. That's going to whoa everybody up. As the 29 is going to be setting sail as Kevin Winker is whoa up into the corner. 94 to the bottom side. Trying to throttle back up here on the 42. Going to be clear. Trying to hold on. Kevin Winker. Give it a lot of room, get a little pace, get a little space. Kevin Winker back to second. Fantastic racing by both of the drivers. Fred Chase up and out of the corner. Trying to run away from Kevin Winker here. Kevin Winker's not going to go away. RB Turner back to 6, gets back on the inside. Trying to roll to the inside of Brad Dove here. Dove down to protect. Wow. Taking a break from the 24, almost 100 laps. Good Lord, sir. Holy cow. That's a lot of laps. That is a lot of laps. .42, looking for a run here. 94 again, bottom. Keeping them close. 8 laps to go to the stage. They love Spa. Spa would be fun. I told everybody yesterday that I thought about doing it this time, but the broadcast, everything just kind of changed the mindset here. Getting everybody all worked out. A lot of people running Spa this weekend. 42 free there on corner exit. The body really stepping away here. 7 laps to go. Brad Dove holding on to 5th. RB Turner trying to save some tires. Going to be trying to work back forward. Tyler Lemon on the inside. Pat Green on the outside. Tyler Lemon went to the outside there on Kevin Winker. 4/10 of a second. 6 laps to go to the stage. And Tyler Lemon's going to try to close it on Fred Chase here. Fred Chase choosing a different line here. Tyler trying to hold on. Going to wrap the bottom side of the racetrack and go after Fred Chase here. 5 to go to the stage. Both drivers trying to park the bottom of the racetrack here. Tyler's going to be able to turn underneath. Fred Chase on corner exit. We'll see Lemon trying to lead here. Digging into the corner. Case Beer. A little sideways off. Tyler Lemon making the pass. Fred Chase trying to draw back near. But Tyler saved a little bit of tire there. And does what Tyler Lemon does every time. Saving tire and then driving through everybody. Able to race him clean. Going to step out. Fred Chase. Ooh, Tyler dealing with clean air now. Got a little bit free right there. So did the 90 of Pat Green. RB Turner trying to keep it close here. We'll work on it as well. Right to the back bumper of the 42. RB on the inside. Shortening up the throw on the racetrack. 42 is going to battle side by side. Turner trying to hold on. Will almost be clear of the 42. Oh, Fred Chase free right there. Pat Green will be rolling. RB holding on to the bottom of the racetrack. Is going to be able to bounce the corner. 42 is going to be turning underneath. RB Turner back to fourth. Pat Green gets around Fred Chase here. 2 to go to the stage. Goes to the outside. Pat Green having a good long run race pace here as well. Tyler Lemon had the same thing happen there. He got a little bit free off corner. Rolled second lane. And everybody trying to turn underneath. RB Turner. Going to close at a 2-second gap here. They'll see a white flag for the stage. Final lap here as they come around. Started 52nd, got you up to 21st. You're sitting 34th. Man, that's a lot of damn laps. That's a lot of dang old laps out there. Pat Green, good long run. RB Turner, actually fastest driver inside the top 10. So look at that later on in the run. Tyler Lemon, stage winner. Coming around, Pat Green will be second, Fred Chase third, RB Turner fourth, Kevin Winker fifth, Daniels, Kennedy Jr., Brad Dove, Dudley, Mark Retchen. What heck of Tyler Dudley? That should be your stage. And that will be how it'll be. The drivers will whoa up, beat up with the pace car. Stage winner, 29, Tyler Lemon. We're going to take a hydrate break. Going to give the Beater Racer all the love out there. Make sure you follow Jerry. Jerry streams every once in a while. And when he streams, he likes to stream what he's racing. So, and if not, what he's gaming. So go give him a follow for me. Help him grow his platform as well. Do that. Do the thing. Everybody do the thing. Please. Thank you. Hydrate break. Everybody grab your popcorn. Got ourselves 84 laps. I'm sorry. Mathing. 94 laps of racing still left to go. Long race still left to go. All right, back at it, green. Pat Green, Kevin Winker, Mike Daniels up into that third spot. Mark Ratchet up 12 as well. Some drivers fixing some cars, some drivers working on some things. RB Turner following in suit with Tyler Lemon. Saving tire, trying to make sure they're good. Case Beer off 6 from the start of the race. Clint Hackett up 10. Kevin Winker out front over Pat Green. Pat Green had great long-run race pace, and now just needs to work. Thank you for the shout-out to Mr. Culver. Go get him, RB. Good stage for him. Good presence, good state of mind. Robert Dudley, Clint Hackett, your top 10. Jeff Kay up 2. Fred Chase going to work his way back forward as well. Tyler Dudley trying to work on that 13th spot. Drivers finding pace. Brad Dove going to get there as well. Liam Anderson working on it. Rayburn, Kevin on 43, topped off on fuel. Morgan Miller still getting the car fixed on pit road as drivers are going around. Kevin Winker, half second of the gap. 85 laps to go. Lots of pace, folks. Lots of pace out of the cars. Lots of pace out of the drivers. Lots of stigma when it comes to mile-and-a-half racing. But I'm going to tell you what, Mike Daniels, a little free back here. Mark Ratchet right on his back bumper. Mark holding on to his own, sir. Check in on our drivers. Robert Dudley, Alabama native. Always gives me a roll tide and an FU to cancer. If you've not known what I've accomplished in life, well, now you know. There are some things that we love to see. Right now, the 29, the 02, the 73. Rolling the corner, 02, bottom side. Case Beer and Tow. Got the Mario lean on and everything. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you to the drivers for the driver camps. I appreciate them. Driver cams presented by us over here at Signature Esports. Make sure that you get the opportunity. You follow us on all our social media platforms at Real Sig Esports on X. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook. 90 looking to the inside. 42 on the outside. 90 turns underneath. There comes the 4 of Daniels. Pat Green back. Trying to roll out. 42 side by side. Kevin Winker will roll. 90 giving a lot of room here. Trying to set up the corner. Side by side, Pat Green throttles back up. 42, little wiggle out of the car there. Crossover for the 42 maybe happening here. Yeah, he gets out of the gas. He's good. He's going to be there. Pat Green back to the lead. Kevin Winker holding on. Mike Daniels, Mark Ratchet. That'll be right there. Rick Kennedy Jr. inside the top 5. He's burned an extra set of tires, so if this thing runs green to the end, this will be an opportunity for him. 81 laps to go. Drivers will pit about halfway in the stage. In the final stage, as Mike Daniels goes to work. Playoff drivers all the way back here. And Tyler Lemon out of the Case Beer, RB Turner managing their strategy right now. Pat Green leading some laps. See the 4 on the outside. Daniels to go to the lead. Saved enough. Got to get there. Pat Green giving a lot of room. Going to slide right back up behind the 4. Mike Daniels, new leader. I know. I screwed it up. I screwed it up. I fixed it, though. Rad, I fixed it. I promise I did. I had to fix it afterwards because, I screwed that up. Thank you, Rad. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. So I copy it. What I do is I copy and paste it over from YouTube, and I thought I grabbed it all, but I didn't. I didn't grab the T. Oops. Mark Retchen holds on to second. Drivers down to the back straightaway. Texas, a lot of fun. Right now, everybody just managing their pace. RB Turner, your pole sitter, sitting in 8th, 4th of the stage. Again, Tyler Lemon won the stage, runs 6th right now. My Oreilly spelling. What's going on with the Oreillys? Did I screw that up too? Apparently I did. Apparently I got dyslexic there. That's been the way it's been. Hold on, now we gotta check the... Oh, I did. I way screwed that up. Thank you. What in the world? Has it been that way this entire time? It has. Holy crap. My bad. I screwed it up. All right, well, we fixed it. There you go. I've been calling this series for a long time. For a long dang old time. We fixed it. Baji, 275 stream streak. Thank you, dear. All right, well, it's fixed. I've had one of those years. That's what it is. I've had one of those years. Rick Kennedy Jr. closing into the distance on Pat Green. Kevin Winker holding on to 5th. Tyler Lemon has Casebeer right behind him. RB Turner came in on 8th. Rolling the corner. Fred Chase has worked his way through the corner. Dudley in 10th. Clint Hackett right behind. Clint rolling. Good pace. 74 laps to go. Mr. Dove got a meatball flag coming to pit road. Let's see what happened. You had to have had something back here. Let's take a look. Something happened to the car. Got a meatball flag, but I don't know what from. Did he stay out with tires? Did he not take tires? Not quite sure. I don't know. Shows him with a meatball flag. I think it's tire related. So maybe saving an extra set. It's going to be 2 laps down now. Need to buy a little help from his friends. Mike Daniels out front. Kevin Winker backing up the pace. They've backed up to each other here. Tyler Lemon closing in on the 42. There's the 29, 73, 94. RB looking to make it happen. Brad Dove on the inside. It's a little bit newer tires. Going to be able to turn down to the bottom. Should be able to get clear here pretty quick. 17 lap pressure tires in the field out there, so he is he's just running. Three-quarter of a second the gap here for Mike Daniels, Mark Retchen, Rick Kennedy Jr. And Pat Green still within striking distance of those three. Tyler Lemon managing where he is at. Kind of what the fuel cycle is going to look like here as Casebeer looks on the inside of the 42. Brad Dove trying to drive his way around the outside. He's going to be able to do so. We'll see Tyler Lemon just ahead. Dove clears the 29. 73 looking on the inside of Kevin Winker there, door to door. RB Turner off corner. Finds the 94 just ahead of him. We'll see if anybody can turn underneath. 02 rolling, 94 there. 42 on the outside, 94, good clear there. will have a run right to the back bumper of the 73. Inside line draft right there. Working as well as it can. 94 looking 3 wide. Will have the corner, but not get clear. '73 trying to work on the 42 here. Fred Chase to the outside. Carries the momentum. Does not lift. And says, excuse me. Fred Chase getting to the outside of the 42. That'll be that outside lane working to his advantage once again. 94 to the corner. K-Spear up and trying to work. 94 down to the corner, 73 on the outside. RB Turner trying to turn underneath. 73 trying to get there. It's going to be there. 42. We'll see the 73 look on the inside. Yeah, working. Whoa, they're door to door. That's racing right there. Stock car racing on iRacing. Some of the best racing you're going to see. Rick Kennedy Jr. Going to close it on Mike Daniels here. Mike Daniels is still 3/4 of a second. Mark Retchen back to third. Pat Green holding on to fourth. Dove has got one of his laps back, so he is going to be trying to get the other one back here. Give it on 59, so his pit strategy is going to be a little bit different than everybody else's, but an opportunity to drive his way forward. 1/8 of a second, the difference between Mike Daniels, Rick Kennedy Jr., Pat Green to third, Mark Retchen in fourth. Tyler Lemon 1.2 back, trying to close in on that front pack. So is Fred Chase. Kevin Winker has a whole lot of traffic right behind him. And RB Turner trying to get clear of the 73 here. RB turns into the corner. 73 down on the corner, trying to roll at the 42. RB has to set up the corner. 49, the 28, the 15. All within striking distance right now. $63 laps to go. 49 a little free right there. Trying to turn it underneath. K-Spear trying to get to the backbone of the 42. Is going to go to the outside. 42. Whoa, Bubby. Some close racing right there. One more time. The 0-2 down on the bottom side. Going to look at trying to slide his way back up. The 28's going to be there. Little wall tap for the 28. Mike Daniels still half second. He's managing the gap. Rick Kennedy Jr. up 12. Again, Tyler Lemon 2.8 back and trying to close down. 61 laps to go. 47 trying to work on his pace. 33.04 last time by for your race leader. Rick Kennedy Jr. closing in on Daniels. Daniels got a little bit free right there. Lemon looking on the inside. Daniels changing the race line. High in, low out. Trying to run away, but Rick Kennedy Jr. in tow. Mark Retchen coming to pit road. 60 laps to go. Four under pressure from the 47. Pat Green closing in, 1.2 the gap. Tyler Lemon got to match the lap times of Pat Green, 32.85 for Pat Green last time by. Tyler Lemon not quite there, but don't count him out just yet. RB Turner, once again, the fastest driver inside the top 10. Trying to get around Kevin Winker. He's got himself back around Jonathan Casebeer. The 0-2 up to side drive. Little sideways out of the corner, so it was Jonathan Casebeer. Everybody trying to hold on. Kennedy to the lead over Mike Daniels. Here's that pass. Ford just breaks early enough for the 47. Let him go. Pat Green closing in, 0.8 of a second. Fred Chase rolling, Mark Retchen leaving pit road. RB Turner and company. Trying to get around the 42. RB feeding the race line here. We'll look underneath. '73 rolling higher here. 0-2 up and out. Almost clear. Is going to be clear, the 42. So RB Turner having to clear himself, get himself rolling. Now has to roll forward. Finally able to get there now. It's a 1.9 second gap to Fred Chase. They've been following Kevin Winker for a while. Kevin backed off his pace, trying to do something to manage the race line. Kennedy out front, 56 laps to go. Drivers could run about 55 laps on the cycle. Right now, Pat Green, Tyler Lemon, alternating lap times. Mark Retchen, fastest driver on the racetrack right now, just ran his fastest lap of the race, 31.21. He's on the same lap as Brad Dove. Dove running 32.8s. The rest of the field, 32 nines and 33 flats. Kennedy, Mike Daniels, 0.3 of a second. Pat Green, 33 flat. Tyler Lemon, 32.78. That was the last time by. RB Turner trying to pull away from the 42, but has worked himself hard enough here. The 42 trying to close back down. Fred Chase just ahead. Tyler Lemon closing in on the 90. 90 trying to get to the inside of Mike Daniels. Pat Green very fast. Pat Green, very bottom side of the racetrack. He's had great success in this series. Love seeing it. Corner exit. Be looking side by side. A lot of separation here. Ford goes way high up near the wall. Mike Daniels throttles back up. Be side by side with a 29. So Pat Green trying to wheel the car forward, led some laps, backed off the pace, and now he's going to go back at it and try to track down Rick Kennedy Jr. Mike Daniels, 21 laps led today. Rick Kennedy Jr. has led 6. Pat Green, I think, has led a couple. 4 of those laps. Tyler Lemon led 9 of those laps. So they're all trying to work and go back at it. Fred Chase has led 12 laps today. RB Turner led 6 laps himself. Kevin Winker led 24 laps. So vying for those positions, most laps led would be Kevin Winker right now. Casebeer has not led any laps just yet, so everybody in the top 7 has led laps. Mr. Hackett up 9. 49 on the outside, 73 just ahead. 2 seconds the gap from them is Kevin Winker. RB Turner, 33 ones. Pat Green trying to close in on Kennedy here. Kennedy running 33 ones, 33 twos. Pat within a half second, 51 laps to go. And we have been through 44 laps on the cycle. The driver's going to be wanting tires really quickly here. Tyler turning to the bottom of the racetrack. Jeff K just ahead. And there's the 41. Liam Anderson back to 12th. Got good pace. Giving himself calm. 33.98. Working on the racecraft. Tyler Dudley right behind Jonathan Casebeer. Robert Dudley there as well. Glenn Hackett to 8th, up 11. He is challenging the race line. 4/10 of a second. 49 laps to go. There's old Jeff up there. Old Jub. Love seeing Jub. Oh, man, I tell you what. 47 got free. Jeff got free as well. 90 with a chance to pounce here if he can get there. Holy cow. 48 laps to go this time by. 90 working onto the back bumper to the 47. Draws underneath. 29 trying to throw it underneath the 90. And right now, Tyler Lemon trying to get clear. 47 is going to be 3 wide here. The 90 right back into the toe. 47 give up the lane to Tyler Lemon on the turn in. And the 90, who was trying to lead some more laps there, just couldn't do it. So now it has to go back to it and do it again. Quarter second the gap. Sideways out of the corner, Fred Chase, RB Turner in tow. Mark Retchen coming out there as new tires. Kevin Winker, a second back from RB. RB just didn't have the pace the last time, so he's going to be... He lost a little bit of ground to the lead that he had, so he looks to be fine. Mark coming around is going to be underneath Fred Chase. New tires in the form of the 24. 46 laps to go. Drivers trying to manage Tyler Lemon now. Stepping on the gas, looking for a little bit of clean air. Liam Anderson and on 11, 46 laps to go. Tyler Dudley has new tires, so he is out there running. Jeff K coming on 85, got his tire change done for the final stint. Liam Anderson just ahead for the 29. Pat Green, 8/10 of a second. RB now trying to roll. Such a great line the drivers are running. RB really needs to get himself to those 33-second laps. Tyler Lemon, ooh, 90. Bring onto the corner right there, 1.2 the gap. There's Mike Daniels. There's Fred Chase side by side. Fred Chase on the outside. Tyler Lemon 33 flats for his lap times. Pat Green 33.47. Thing about it is that Tyler's not been fought near as much as the rest of the field. He's picking when he's choosing to go, and when he does, that's when the race line comes to him, because he just drives underneath everybody. He lets them all fight it out, and then it's when he gets faster. What are you saying, brother? How you doing? 47 on the inside of the 90 are looking there as the 90 goes down to the back straightaway. We're here. We're calling the race. Doing the race call. Kennedy Jr. coming to pit road. Pat Green will slide up behind the 24. So Rick Kennedy Jr. coming to pit road. Final time. Mike Daniels in as well. R.B. Turner cycling to fourth. Fred Chase in third. Turner's going to have a flawless pit stop, so will Fred Chase. Tyler Lemon leading here with 41 laps to go. Pat Green 3 seconds back. See when he decides he's going to come to pit road. I think this time by. Going to wiggle it down. Right there is the commitment line. Looks to be fine. 5.3 Fred Chase. Tyler Lemon matching the lap times. 33.06. Take a look at the lap times for him. Last 5 of them. 92.93 was a little bit of traffic there. 33.024, 33.082, 33.056. We'll see what it is this time. This time by matching it again. 33.052. So the marker right there. So fall off 1.7 seconds and staying there for the 29. Fred Chase down the back straightaway, 6.3. Everybody else is following off. Fred Chase coming around. Tyler Limited to pit road. R.B. Turner there. Mr. Dudley got a black flag. Tyler Limited with a black flag coming to pit road. The commitment line is way back there on this racetrack, and so Tyler Lemon will have to serve that under green. Fred Chase, Kevin Winker, Clint Hackett, Jonathan Casebeer, Tyler Dudley coming around with the newest tires, Pat Green on the newest cycle, Rick Kennedy Jr. came in a lap earlier, R.B. Turner came in 2 laps later, Mike Daniels on 93, Brad Dowell on 59, Mark Retchin on 74, Robert Dudley with a black flag as well. Both drivers having to serve it, so Tyler Lemon from stage winner, but all the way back to 10th for the time being. Fred Chase to Kevin Winker, Clint Hackett, Jonathan Casebeer, Pat Green circumventing the racetrack, 47 there until the 90. Tyler Dudley right behind him, pass for position, so opportunity for Pat Green. Tyler Lemon finally serving the penalty here. It's going to go 2 laps down. And that is unfortunate. He's going to have to drive like a PO'd teenager to get there. With 36 laps to go. Fred Chase coming to pit road. Oh, locks it up. Sideways into pit road. Kevin Winker to the lead. Fred Chase locked it up. It didn't show him getting a black flag. But Kevin Winker taking over the lead. Clint Hackett in second. Jonathan Casebeer in third. Pat Green, Rick Kennedy Jr., both drivers working. Pat Green would love to see himself 35 laps to go, get himself a very big moniker here. Tyler Lemon. We'll see Liam Anderson is his next target. R.B. Turner just behind him. Fred Chase leaving pit road now. Going to have a lot of time to make up here. Came out on 99. Right now, a 17-second lead to Pat Green. Rick Kennedy Jr. right behind him. Casebeer with a meatball flag. That's on his tires. So he'll have to come to pit road as well. Pit road mistakes, pit road penalties. Clint Hackett, your race leader. Another lead change for everybody. Clint up on the outside. 42. Seeing Jeff K on the inside. Jeff K's got new tires. K-Spear to pit road. Kevin Winker going back. Clint Hackett rolling the bottom of the racetrack. Both drivers try to come down. 28 trying to ease into the corner there. Kevin Winker with a black flag himself. Pat Green coming around. Rick Kennedy Jr. Pit road speeding penalties. Pit road entry penalties. Huge for all the drivers. K-Spear getting the tires saved. He's going to go back out there. Pat Green's going to put him a lap down. Pat Green, new race leader, right behind Mark Retchen. Mark Retchen, last driver on the lead lap. We'll go a lap down. This is just naturally 74 is when he came in. Clint Hackett leaving pit road. Is going to leave in 7th. Quarter second the gap for the 90 to the 47. Tyler Dudley in 3rd. RB Turner in 4th. Mike Daniels, Fred Chase, Brad Dove, Clint Hackett, Tyler Lemon. K-Spear catching up to Tyler Lemon right now. Lemon has driven himself around, but K-Spear has 5 lap fresher tires. So Tyler Lemon is only a lap down now as these drivers go to work. 31 laps to go. To minimize the damage that he had. The 90 rolling the corner. 42 coming off pit road. That'll be Kevin Winker. Winker will be 2 laps down. Robert Dudley a lap down. Jeff K a lap down. He came out on 85. Liam Anderson came out on 90. He is running the high side of the racetrack. K-Spear coming around. Has Mike Daniels just ahead. Daniels running 5th right now. RB Turner getting around Tyler Dudley running 3rd. Tyler Lemon trying to march his way forward and try to have a set at the end. Tyler's driving like he does not have any tires left. Trying to get himself back on the lead lap. Has to push. Lemon on the back bumper of the 0-2, looking on the inside. Mike Daniels, Fred Chase, Pat Green. Still quarter second of the gap, 28 laps to go. RB Turner, 7 3/4 the gap. Tyler Lemon came out on 96, so he has 2 lap newer tires than Pat Green. And 3 lap fresher tires than Rick Kennedy Jr. Only a lap difference between RB Turner and Tyler Lemon. And I tell you what, RB is just managing right now. That's all that he is doing. Brad Dove coming to pit road. Gets down to the pace. Final time for he. Oh, baby, I tell you what, Rick Kennedy Jr., something happened there. Kind of crazy. Whole different set of circumstances here. Let me back up and see what happened to Rick Kennedy Jr. here on corner exit. A little bit of lag. I think that was Brad Dove coming to pit road. It was. The 47 went high. 42. Oh! 42 had to go to the inside, and that way checked that up. That was crazy there. So right back to it, half second the gap, 26 laps to go. My throat is being parched, and we're going to be able to do what we do. I'll be right back in just a moment, and we'll have some fun with it. Back to it, 18 laps to go. Mike Daniels trying to track down Fred Chase here. Fred Chase, 32.9s right now. RB Turner, 3.5 seconds just ahead. Rick Kennedy Jr. was within a half second of Pat Green. Now closing in just a distance here. As we're all going to work. Maximum effort, folks. Maximum effort. It's a great day for racing. As we dig down to it, Jeff Kay just ahead of Pat Green. Out of the case beer, got a black flag for pit road. Something happened there. Oh, got into the wall. Go through pit road. Oh, man. Had to jump to pit road there. Ready to come back to pit road. He's got a blown up race car. Tyler Lemon has worked his way to 8th. He is still a lap down. Liam Anderson, Kevin Winker. Man. 0.6 of a second. Pat Green, 15 laps to go. Rick Kennedy Jr. 0.7 of a second. Brad Dove trying to keep himself moving forward. He came in on 106 for lap pressure tires. Liam holding on to his 33.8s right now, doing a great job. Clint Hackett, 32.94, came in on 102. As a 9.8 second gap between he and Tyler Lemon. But Clint's getting to the tail end of his race line here. He's getting a little bit faster each lap. Tyler Dudley in 6th. Mike Daniels inside the top 5. Oh, hard little lick back here for Tyler Dudley. He is good to go. 0.6 of a second. Brad Dove coming around. Pat Green on the bottom side of the racetrack. In keeping on 94. Kennedy Jr. trying to manage the race pace here. Brad Dove up and out of the corner will be right behind Rick Kennedy Jr. Half second of the gap still. 13 laps to go for Pat Green. Dove with a drive off on the corner. 32.5s right now, right behind the top 2. Pat Green trying to have a great entry into the first round. Winning a race here would be huge. Half second of the gap. See the 47 out of the corner. Little wiggles there. Brad Dove there on the inside. At 0.9 of a second now. Rick Kennedy following suit right behind Brad Dove. Dove, little left-hand tire turn. Rick Kennedy, he's going to be hoping that he can utilize the draft of the 25 and trying to set up the corner to be able to drive where the 90's not going to be. Going to run a little higher here. RB Turner 6.6. The gap between those drivers. Fred Chase still 3.5 back from there. Give it on 99. Mike Daniels in 5th. Tyler Dudley in 6th. Clint Hackett right behind the 42. 8.9 the gap. Clint Hackett just managing his pace. Doesn't need to do anything different. 10 laps to go. Dove on the inside. Pat Green back on the outside. Kennedy, this is exactly what Kennedy wanted out of Brad Dove, to be able to utilize it as a pick. So Kennedy closes back down the gap. 90 with a little dirty air on his nose. That's going to upset that car. It's going to draw Rick Kennedy Jr. back to him. 0.3 of a second now the gap. Battle for the lead is on. Brad Dove. That dirty air is killing the momentum of Pat Green here. Kennedy free off corner. $90 to the bottom. That's exactly what he needed there. He needed Dove on a different line there. Trying to put a little clean air on the nose of the cars. 8 laps to go. Rolling down to the bottom side. That's the dirty air he does not want to be in. Points the car off corner exit. Liam Anderson just ahead. Pat Green to the inside. Run to the corner. Brad Dove back on the outside. Throttles back up. Pat Green trying to way at it. Dove gets a spot from Liam Anderson. 7/10 of a second. Pat Green trying to throttle it back up. Dove is 2 laps down, right behind the race leader. 7 laps to go. 7/10 of a second. RB Turner. 4 seconds the gap from third. Fred Chase in fourth. Mike Daniels in fifth. And just trying to work Tyler Lemon. 8 seconds the gap between he and Clint Hackett. Hackett got around the 42. A chance to run his line. Tyler Dudley rolling in 6th. How about Mike Daniels in 5th? Pat Green, 6/10 of a second once again. 5 laps to go. Dove back on the inside of the 90. That's going to draw Kennedy back at him again. Pat Green on corner exit. Holding on to it. Both drivers free. Double pirouette. Here comes the 47. Dove into the corner. The 90 losing ground here. The 25 trying to throttle back up. Got to get clear. 3/10 of a second now. 4 laps to go. Down to a quarter. As Pat Green has to defend the lead and have to defend the race line from Brad Dove. Brad Dove in dirty air. Having dirty air on the 90. And I tell you what, Kennedy is right behind him. '90 trying to turn the corner. 47 missed the corner. So a little breathing room. 3 laps to go for the 90. Dove's just on newer tires, and the pace is kind of leveled out for both drivers. Pat Green, 33.19. Dove. Pat Green back on the inside. Or on the outside. 90 trying to throttle back up. Oh, what in the world? 2 to go. Brad Dove fighting Pat Green. Rick Kennedy Jr. in second, trying to turn and trying to get there. Pat Green on corner exit, up high. White flag waves, final lap. Tyler Lemon trying to close it on Brad Dove here. And the leaders to get back on the lead lap. Brad Dove up to the door of the 90. Frees him up. 47 on the inside. Woo! That was close for both drivers. Brad Dove, a hell of a drive. Trying to hold on. Pat Green out of the corner one final time. Race 1 of the round of 6 goes to Pat Green, and he had to earn it. Rick Kennedy Jr. second. RB Turner coming home third. Fred Chase fourth. Mike Daniels fifth. Some close calls there at the end of that race for Pat Green. He'll burn it down here. Wow. Pat Green earned it. He sure did. Probably the most earned race he's ever won. And does it in the playoffs. Texas coming to it. Driver error everywhere. Pit road speeding penalties, huge. And Pat Green deserved. Rick Kennedy Jr., a phenomenal race from he as well. And R.B. Turner holding on to where he is at. Pat Green, 36 laps led. Most laps of the day. Rick Kennedy Jr. in second. R.B. Turner in third. Mike Daniels at 13 spots as your hard charger is going to finish fifth. 15 different green flag lead changes. 8 different leaders. 3 cautions for 9 laps total. 2 for incident, 1 for the stage. All happened at the beginning of this race. Fastest lap of the race, Kevin Winker, 31.044. Pole position goes to R.B. Turner. So maximizing stage win, of course, to Tyler Lemon, and finishes 8th. So Pat Green, Kennedy Jr., R.B. Turner, your top 3. Fred Chase, Mike Daniels, your top 5. Tyler Dudley, Clint Hackett, Tyler Lemon, Kevin Winker, Brad Dove, your top 10. Liam Anderson, Robert Dudley, Jeff Kay, Jonathan Casepier, Mark Retchen, your top 15. Brian Rayburn, Morgan Miller, Joe Hudson, and Ron Holyfield, your top 19. That is the drivers in the field tonight. Crazy. It was good, man. It was good. I was on my edge. I was on the edge of my seat. That was some hard racing from those drivers. Some hard racing. We'll talk to Pat Green, who gets the race win here tonight. Congratulations, brother. I don't know whether, I want to go give you a big hug, because that race, at the end of that, for the last 10 or 15 laps, you had to deal with everything.
Yeah, I was. I don't know what to say. I was nervous in those final 10 laps. Normally something bad happens or whatever. I've just been having bad luck lately. With all the other series we've been running, but I just wanted to get off to a good start here and maximize and score as much points as possible since we're in another round here. But at least I felt I had like a 4th or 3rd place car, but I feel bad. I don't know what happened to him, but he had a better car in the long run than what I did for some reason. It was just those last 10 laps of a fuel run. I couldn't, no matter what I did, I couldn't keep that right front on me. So, but hey, I'll take it.
He got a penalty. Pit road is dangerous at this racetrack.
Yeah,
we saw quite a few penalties getting in and out of pit road. This is a ginger track. Plus, you've got with a hot track temperature, you've got pit road entry is a lot further back now than what it used to be.
Yeah. I remember when they first changed it. A lot of people, including myself, screwed up the pit entry. I didn't think it'll be that hard to slow down and get to that line, but it actually is. So I can see why a lot of people, at least in real life, get that entry messed up. But I made sure to practice that as much as possible. Like you say, a lot of people have been bitten by it a whole lot. So.
Let's talk about what was going on at the end. You and Brad Dove, you couldn't get away from him. And I felt like, he had a lot newer tires than you did. It was like 16 lap fresher tires or something like that. And I don't know if he was missing the corner entry and slowed himself up to race you or what, but Kennedy was not that far back from you. And you guys touched a couple of times, and I'm like, hold on. Just go away.
Yeah. I was looking out because I have 3 screens, so I can kind of see what's going on the left side or the right, and I was saying to myself, "What are you doing?" But he was trying to get his lap back and give me a hard time. But I was telling him there before it came up that I know he had fresher tires. I figured he was going to be able to pass me and you know get going, but once he slipped up a little bit off of one of the corners, I forget it was 2 or 4, but yeah, I was kind of able to stick with him as if we had even tires. So it was just a matter of I just wanted to make sure I had the cleanest air possible. It's hard to pass. I figured with the way this car is, you'd be able to run multiple lines, but at least for me, I had to try and stick to the bottom, maybe like a half lane up, if anything.
Yeah, the dirty hair. Once he got in front of you, like it plowed your car, and I saw Rick catching you, and I was like, well, this is getting ready to get interesting. Then you passed up again, and I'm like, what? What? I'm like, oh no, what is going on? I was worried because I mean, you guys were racing each other like you were racing for a win, and
Yeah.
hold on, that was 2 laps down. Like, hold on.
Yeah, I didn't know how many laps down he was. So I have my overlays up, but I saw he was, we weren't on the same lap, so I figured maybe he was like a lap down or something. Yeah, but yeah, I knew he was gonna try and race hard, but not that hard. But thankfully we didn't collide.
Yeah, nothing bad happened. Nothing too bad happened. Just little touch and go moments. It was hard racing. I enjoyed it, but man, was I nervous. I was nervous because you never want to be the guy to race the leader so hard that you get into him or anything like that. So
Yeah.
it would be that'd be a whole different conversation.
Yeah, we were. I think it was the last couple laps or whatever. I was in the middle of 1 and 2. I was on the outside of him, and the car actually got a little loose, which really wasn't happening. I kind of wanted to do that all race, but it now decided to show up, so I was kind of nervous. Like, please don't kick out too far. Please don't kick out too far, because I know you know, having to overcorrect it, I really would have lost time, and Rick probably would have got next to me and passed me.
Yeah. You guys were running equal lap times. It was fun. It was a lot of entertainment. How about that? Race 1 of the round of 6. You are just a few races away from what is becoming just I don't know. Like it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what you guys do, and we're gonna go from here. I think you're off next week, off to Michigan. We've got 4 races left in this season, and we're about a month and a couple of weeks away. And you got to go out there and you got to maximize on this one. I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of good guys still in this thing, and a lot of laps to run. So anything can happen. So my goal is just get out there and run, clean race as possible, and take those L's when I don't have a good car, and when the opportunity presents itself, take it and see how far I can go with it.
Well, it is about to be that time. It's going to be huge. You guys did a phenomenal job, phenomenal race tonight, brother. I appreciate you as always. Give a shout out to you to win here in the first race of the round of 6.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, big shout out to you broadcasting for us, John Stryker for putting this deal on, and Stryker for being the RC tonight. And big shout out to Chopp'n Up Podcast, Dell Farms, Admin Box, and everybody watching tonight. Shout out to my auntie and mom. Much love to both of them. And big shout out to all the drivers in the field tonight, and congrats to Rick, and believe RV finished in 3rd tonight. So big shout out to those guys as well.
It is all about that pacer, and you did exactly what you needed to do. You ran a great race. I look forward to seeing more out of it. I will see you this week.
Sounds good.
Thanks,
Take it
Pat.
easy.
You too. Pat Green, your victor tonight. So we'll throw him down there. We're going to bring up Mr. Rick Kennedy Jr., who comes home in P2. How about you, sir? How about some laps led tonight for you? That was some epic racing. And when you saw Dove hanging around up there trying to get his lap back, you kept closing the gap. That dirty air kept closing it into Pat there at the end of that one. And then, man, I tell you what, there was just it was crazy. It was crazy. I was waiting. I was like, man, he's going to be able to pounce here if something back happens.
Yeah, I had a pretty good rhythm going. I was just kind of staying on the back of Pat and, just trying to save my tires as much as I could. Pat had some good lines, though. I don't know that I could have beat him either way. I thought Brad was running for second. I think he got second.
I was so nervous. And I mean, kudos to the drivers. I know that when you're getting down to the end of the race, if you're trying to maximize what you're doing, it becomes a wherewithal. But I mean, Brad had, I think, 12 lap fresher tires, and he caught up to you guys. I watched the move that you kind of just let him go, followed in line, because you knew that was going to be a pick that Pat was going to have to use as well. And kind of level things out, and you were able to close back in. Those are the kinds of things that you get to. And then Brad just didn't go away, which was
expecting him
crazy.
to pull off.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to pull off after he passed Pat, because he caught Pat in the same corner on the, he caught me in 1 and 2, and then the next lap he caught Pat in the same spot, and I thought he was going to take off. Me and Pat would just get back behind, and just keep making laps. But it's all good. I'm not in the points battle. I didn't really want to create problems for the guys that are racing for the championship. So I'm glad Pat won, to be honest. And RB Turner, I'm glad he had a good race as well. Kind of surprised Tyler was running good. I don't know what happened to him. What happened to Tyler?
He got a penalty. That pit road entry kicked some butts.
Oh, well, I'm telling you what, this is a hard pit road not to get caught speeding on. And, the cone's just right there off the track. It's hard to get down to the speed.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate what Chop Shop does. These guys are a class act, and I really enjoy racing with everybody in this league. And I don't get to race as much as I'd like to with them, but I'm glad they put up with me when I get a chance to run. And again, Chop Shop, they do a really good job.
Yeah, no, they're a great league. I love them. I've been with them for 5 years now. Broadcasting, I think 5 years now. It's they're great. They're a great league. John and Stryker really do care about what they're doing, and all the admins and everybody that gets out there. It's nice to just see the race. And hey, you know what? It doesn't matter if you're running for the playoffs. You're out there for wins, sir. So, make full sense.
Experience. This is only my second year, so I'm pretty happy to be where I'm at, to be honest with you.
I love it. Yeah, well, we got Michigan coming up here in 2 weeks, so you got next Saturday off. Get to come back and do it again.
Hey, let me ask you a question, man. Are you staying? I've heard a rumor that you might not be broadcasting anymore.
So I am going to retire at the end of 27. So I've got another year of broadcasting under my belt. If Chop Shop keeps me, Chop Shop keeps me. If Chop Shop doesn't keep me, then that's what happens. Things just go. Things go. But it's completely up to them. I have no control over that. Hopefully they're happy with the product. If they're happy with the product, then cool. They can bring me back. And if not, that I understand. It's okay. Life happens.
No, I enjoy your broadcast, man. You do an outstanding job as well. Thanks for what you do.
I appreciate it.
Racing too.
Yeah. No, I'm going to go another year. 27 is going to be my life. I'm going to go all the way through 27, and I'm going to book up through 27, and regardless of whatever league it is, it's I'll book up. It happens.
Oh yeah.
But I've just been with Chop Shop so long that that regardless of any set of circumstances, I'm gonna root these guys on for sure. So But yeah, it's good. It's gravy. I'm gonna go after 27. I'm gonna go from commentator in the iRacing world to just content creator. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a step back and be my non-professional self. I guess
No,
is
and I
that.
think you'll do very good. So I appreciate what you do for these league races and
Yeah.
the quality job you do broadcasting them. Your broadcasts are way better than the others I've watched. So I just wanted to make sure I let you know. I appreciate that, man.
I
Thank you.
I always appreciate it, Rick. I'll tell you what. Give the rest of your
All
shout
right.
outs and P2 tonight, man. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't get this opportunity very often. So Sim 500, Joey Gattina kind of got me started in this thing. So I want to thank that league as well. But I appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Always. Yeah, we love Joey. We love Joey too. So, Rick, we will see you. Well, we'll see you the next race I call.
Okay. Thank you.
You too. That's Rick Kennedy Jr. P2 tonight. A phenomenal guy. Part of the, and again, league intermingling. That's awesome. I love seeing it. Speaking of league intermingling, there's the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. RB Turner, coming home P3 tonight. You just had to ride.
Yeah, that's all I did pretty much all race.
I know you led a couple of laps. You started on pole. That's awesome. Had a great stage presence. Finished third. Like that's what Mr. RB Turner needs. Everybody else could have issues, and you just got to keep yourself out of them.
Yeah, that's the plan, man. I'll tell you what. I know people had issues. I was I can't talk. My crew chief came on and said, "You're now in third," and I was like, "How?" Like, because I think I was like fifth or whatever, and then I seen that Tyler Lemon was a lap down, and I'm like, "Oh, he must have messed up. He probably had this thing won."
They had I think it was 7 black flags during the green flag pit cycles. It's tough pit
I
road.
think they moved that pit line. I think they moved that pit line because it snuck up on you quick.
Yeah, it's
I almost got a penalty.
so where the commitment cone is, that's where the line is now. So instead of deeper into the field, you got to be on it. With iRacing,
Yeah, that messed up a lot of people.
Yeah, iRacing changed a lot of things when it comes to pit road speed limits here. So, man, it's that was crazy. That was crazy. And you were out there just chilling. Up front there was the two drivers ahead of you. They were getting all chaotic, man. There was a whole lot going on there.
I know. I can't wait to go back and watch it. I heard Dove and Pat had something going on for a while. So that's going to be entertaining.
I was nervous for Dove. I was nervous for Pat. I was nervous for Rick because he was like, he stayed within, between 3/10 and, half a second, 6/10 of a second, from Pat the entire time. And man, it was like they were racing for the lead, but Dove was 2 laps down. Try not to be 2 laps down. And I get it.
That's
race.
That's,
I love it.
That's Dove, man. Oh well.
And yeah,
I'm glad they didn't take each other out. That would have been horrible.
Yeah, if you're racing the leader, it's hard. That's the only thing. Like, Dove was well within his rights to race as hard as he wants with whoever he wants. It doesn't matter, right? It's iRacing. It's there. And he just couldn't do it. Dove just couldn't get a big enough lead away from Pat. That Pat had to make passes because if he lost momentum, Rick is right there. So like it's crazy. And then
absolutely.
I was watching you throughout the field. Throughout your day, you drop back to 8th. You just kind of let him go and then work your way back forward.
Yeah.
During the stage, you were closing down on everybody about 0.2 of a second a lap. You were the fastest driver in the stage. I
didn't know that.
With the I know that Tyler kind of stepped out there and kind of went right once that green flag went. But once you guys got toward the end of the stage, you had the fastest average going in there, and you were actually closing down on those drivers. It was really, really interesting to watch. And I know that you're just trying to make it to the end.
I wanted to make it to the end. I want to get as many stage points, obviously, as I can. But I got what I got, and it was good. I know. I let a bunch of people go after the stage. I probably maybe should have raced them a little bit harder. I got a couple of us got held up a little bit by somebody, and just couldn't get around him to save our lives. And we're watching Lemon just drive off into the distance. And that was kind of a little bit nerve wracking, but
yeah,
I probably could have been a little bit closer, but yeah, I mean, it's racing, I guess. It's okay.
That was his teammate, Kevin.
I know. I wasn't going to say his name. But
I'll call him out. He was tough to pass. He was one of the toughest cars to pass out there, and
he was.
But you know what? He did everything right. And if he's trying to make sure that Tyler's getting points and helping his teammate win a championship, then kudos to it. But
yeah,
he's still,
I don't begrudge him a bit. It's racing. It's one of them things.
But he got a penalty too, so maybe.
Bad day for the old team there.
No, I mean it is what it is. Life happens, and racing happens.
Yeah.
The pit road here is becoming tough, and I love seeing it. And you know what? Everybody has to pass the same driver, so it's kind of the way it is.
We're all in the same boat, man.
You just have to wheel it different than everybody else. All right, RB, P3 tonight. Good points night for you. Trying to make sure that you take the next, I think, your 4 races. You have 4 races left, and try to maximize every bit of it. I bet you're going to be doing some practice.
I bet you're right. Yeah. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna get as good as I can, and wherever I end up. But I'm gonna go for it.
Yep. These guys are lucky to have you, and it's a great opportunity for you to get out there and try to compete for a championship. RB, give you shout outs, man. You got a P3 finish tonight. Not a bad night.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, shout out to mom and dad out there watching. Shout out to all my teammates. Thank you to Mr. Van Ness for all his support, and Colt, and everybody in the new Signature Esports Racing League, and everybody here in Chop Shop and Chopp'n It Up podcast and Dove Farm, and Admin Box. Thank you to John and Stryker for putting this thing on and let us come out and race. And thank you to Nate for the RC, even though Stryker was RC tonight. Thank you to Stryker for that, but typically it's Nate. Thank you to thank you to you for everything you do, and thank you, Jess, for what she did. She's my new favorite person. Yep. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, she's my favorite person too. Don't tell her, she gets a big head.
Yeah, I bet.
She got her carbonara and her cheesecake, so I guess that's what matters.
Oh yeah. I guess I gotta say happy anniversary to you two too. I guess.
Yeah.
It was yesterday, right?
It was technically yesterday. Yeah.
Well,
but we both forgot.
What a week, man! It's been a week.
It has been a week. We got so distracted with everything, and she told me today. She was like, she walked up to me. She said, "By the way, happy anniversary." I was like, "What?" And I looked at the date, and I was like, "Oh, damn, it was yesterday."
Wow. Well, at least both of you forgot. That would have been bad.
Yeah. No. She's like, I forgot. So
that's funny. That's funny.
14 years, kind of crazy. Oh. Yeah. All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna let you be. Congratulations, P3. There's gonna be more racing for you coming up starting tomorrow.
Yes, sir, man.
Gonna be
On
fun.
at it.
All right, RB, we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
That's RB Turner coming home in P3 tonight. Had a great race. I'm let's see. Your internet held up? Hell yeah. Congrats on the win, Pat. I love it. I ain't dogging Dove. Dove had every right to race that dude. Every right to race him as hard as he wanted to. I was just nervous because they were getting so close to each other. I was so nervous. Oh, I love it though. It makes the racing's fun. This is the Xfinity car, the Oreilly car. It puts on some just really good racing, and you know, when you're fast, you're fast. When you're not, you're not. But then you just have to kind of try to make sure things are good to go. You know what I mean? So racing happens. Yeah. Speaking of Jess, say hi.
Hi, chat.
There she is. So yeah, 14 years of being with that woman. She's absolutely amazing. We were just talking about that. RB, gave us a happy anniversary. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Thank you to Duff Farm LLC. Gives us Victory Lane. Make sure you check out his Facebook page. Give him some follows out there. Helps out. Also, make sure you donate to his cause. He's got his little man having surgery here very soon, so we'll make sure that we give all the support there. Thank you to Chop Shop Racing, the Chopp'n It Up podcast, and of course, Admin Box, Ball Status, BB Music, all the fine folks out there. John Stryker, absolutely amazing. I didn't know Stryker was a race controller tonight. Stryker, you should have said something. I would have given you all the love in the world, brother. But nonetheless, they'll be back in 2 weeks to run Michigan. But we'll see you tomorrow for AMP Racing and maybe a little bit of the shenanigans, the shenaniganizing, whatever the case may be. So, but outside of that, Budgie, we love you. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for all your time. Thank you for all the effort you guys put in. Thank you for our average viewership continuing to increase, which is absolutely amazing. Did you know that we are in the top? We're averaging at the top 1% of iRacing content creators. I didn't know that until the YouTube content creator thing told me. It's awesome. We're getting out there on Twitch too. So thank you for the continued growth support. We appreciate you all. As always, be good, be safe, be calm. That's the most important factor of life, folks. And if you don't, we can't be friends. That's exactly what it is. Community comes first. Family comes first. Community second. And outside of that, racing is just racing. We'll see you soon.